in my country, what happened here. Well, this thing I think is very sad, okay? But this is real. When you come to Brazil, you will find a lot of women, black women, alone here, or dating someone who is white or Caucasian, okay? Because of the white supremacy. Yes, we have white supremacy in Brazil, unfortunately. But this issue is hidden. You don't see people yelling on the streets with black people. You don't see embarrassing situation at restaurants or something like that. But you can realize we have racism here hidden, okay? And unfortunately, many black women in Brazil prefer to date white men, Caucasian, blonde, and etc. And black men in Brazil, the Brazilians, they prefer white women also.
What it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Can't make the shit up. It ain't a conspiracy. Well, it is a goddamn conspiracy. Yeah, it is a conspiracy theory. Yeah, ain't no introduction. I'm jumping straight to the shit. You know, Megan Thee Stallion done brought some shit out in me. And now I find myself, making all these women. After this, I ain't gonna make too many more videos about black women, but I just noticed the shit and just think it's very goddamn. I just want to talk about systematic shit. When something is systematic, that shit is everywhere. It's a system in play. That means it's designed to be this way. So the black woman is the most single woman worldwide. Ain't just over here pimping. Black women are single worldwide. And it's a huge rise in black women marrying white men. It is a huge rise in it. It's never been throughout the history of black women have ever married white men. Now, it was always maybe 2 or 3 of them. Yeah, out of a million, you have 2 or 3 sisters had. So it's a rise. It's a huge rise in it. And I'm just explaining, is it really love or is it acceptance? Is it really love? Because a lot of times we get to thinking somebody hating, oh man, how you gonna knock them for loving each other? Is it really love? Do you really love me? Because you gotta understand, let me explain something to a lot of you motherfuckers about love. When you really love me, you care about my situation. You care about how I am psychologically. I've been with women that was broken, done been dogged out, and I done been with women that have been very broken. And, if you love somebody, you care about their pain. So what I'm saying to you is, if all these white boys and white girls is getting with these black women and black men, if you really love them, you would want to tackle their problem. And if you would really want them to love you without it being a self-hate within it, without it being a shame. Because you can't love somebody and be ashamed of yourself. How can I love you and I'm ashamed of what I look like? How can I love you when I don't feel accepted and I think being with you gonna give me some acceptance that would never happen? So let's talk. What is love? Yeah, is this really love? Why is it happening all at the same time? Why are so many black women all at once getting with white boys? This shit is like a goddamn movement. Yeah, you would have think they sent out memes to white boys all around the world. Hey, get with sisters. Yeah, because throughout history, white men never wanted to build families with black women. White girls would. They would do it with black. A white boy ain't never wanted to build no family with a sister. So I'm just noticing, I'm looking at the play. I guess the white boy said, well, most of the motherfuckers in jail, because at this point, Black women are just disgusted by us because we don't want them. Hell no, we don't. And we don't give a fuck how many white boys they get with. We don't give a fuck. As a whole, black men don't give a fuck about that shit. Hell no, we too busy chasing white women and other women. And boy, black men, we just porn stars. Yeah, at this point, we just want to be porn stars. We don't give a fuck about no love. So, I'm pointing this shit out, but at the same time, black men have no concern about this. They don't care. It don't, you know what? That shit fucked with black women when we was going to white women. They had so many, man, they had 1,000 meetings. They even had meetings at the church house. Black women went crazy. It was on CNN. The shit was everywhere. Black women was sick. They couldn't stand it, bro. So I'm just looking at if the shoe was on the other foot. Yeah, now that the shoe is on the other foot, it ain't been one meeting about sisters and white boys. We ain't never, and we supposed to be so dominant. We dominant. I ain't seen no brother, ain't no brother ever came and text me or some shit. Man, you see this shit, bro? Ain't no memes been sent out. None of that. We just riding with that shit. So, yeah, I find it very goddamn offending. Because white women play on the fact that black men are weakened to the point where we just want a mama. That's how we just want a mama. And they baby us and tell us everything we want to hear. And that's why I say it ain't love. You play on my pain. You play on what's wrong with me. You play on my trauma. If you really love that, but why don't you tell him to get over the fact that he hate himself and he hate the way his skin look? If you really love him, you would want him to love himself because he can't love you if you don't love yourself. That's why I said a lot of these brothers, they get with a white woman and that baby with their curly hair, boy, they post them every day, every single day. They the best father. They in the school. They this because psychologically he think that child can be better than him because he don't look like him. So yeah, I just wanted to point the shit out. It's just disturbing, bro. That's why all you motherfuckers is, man, let them love each other. No, I just see one group of people playing on another person's loneliness. That white boy is playing on black women lonely as shit. Black women are lonely as shit. Very goddamn lonely at this point in time. And black men don't give a fuck. I told you, we porn stuff. Boy, we pissing and marking our territory and fucking the next one and going on. We don't give a fuck at this point. And we incarcerated. So the black man is absent. We not very available. So yeah, the black woman just going to who she can go to. She lonely and the white boy playing on her loneliness. That's all. Yeah, so like I said, if black women wanted white men that bad, they'd have done it in the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s. Nah, that shit just started because black men ain't available. We not looking for black women. It's brothers don't do that. You know, we living in times where most brothers will tell you, I don't fuck with sisters. Dudes will literally say that shit. So now, and I'm just showing how it's a worldwide thing. You know, it ain't just in America. So like I said, when something is set in play and it's a systematic, you know, I think it's so sickening. How can you have a family with me and you have my children? But you know I hate myself. You know I look down on myself. Most of them black women that's with white boys, they hate black men. And they been done wrong and they done said fuck black men and they sick of it and this and that. So you're playing on my trauma. Now you not loving me. You helping me hurt my own damn self. So now, like I said, at this point, love really don't exist in this country or in this world. And yeah, all that biblical shit you motherfuckers read, you motherfuckers don't live that. You motherfuckers don't live it, bro. Like I said, we don't know how to love no more. So all this shit is fake. I don't look at no celebrity love. I don't look at none of that to try to teach me how to love. Nah, love is within, bro. Love is within. That's just like, even in Brazil, like she was talking, the Brazilian woman was talking about it, all the famous, bro. You know, it's something about when a brother get famous. They love to get a white woman. That's the most popular shit. When a brother get money, he want a white woman because he think he made it. So yeah, it's very psychological. Ain't no real love in it. I think 10% of black men is with white women actually love that woman. 90% of them don't. 90% of them don't, bro. So yeah, it's like I said, it's so plain to see, bro, and it's a domino effect all around. You know, at this point, like I told you, black women make more money than us, but they're the most single, they're the most educated. the black woman is the most available woman in the world right now. And that's why the white boys are picking them up. And so, like I said, it's a domino effect. Shit's so goddamn plain to see. I just think it's disgusting, though. And then a lot of times, we get mad because my cousin got a white girl. How you know? But like I said, when something's systematic, bro, you can't never love nobody else till you love your goddamn self. You can't never love nobody else until you love yourself. And to love yourself, you got to love those that look like you. So when you love those that look like you, you want somebody that look like you. So that's just a difference between self-love and self-hate. So, yeah, I definitely think, it's more for acceptance. And shout out to this lady. She pointed that out, and she wasn't even on no race and talking about race and this and that. She was just explaining how it is in her country. And I just thought that was pretty goddamn strange, because that's a worldwide problem. That's what we see all over the world. And we suffer from the same thing over here. And I just wanted to break it down. Is it really love, or is it acceptance? And I say it's acceptance. So, yeah, this is 903 Bison. I am your host, Charles J. With that, I'm out.